Hey, Brave Awakened Ones, QV here. What's up? It is October 29, 2020, and I wanted to bring you this great activation that was gifted to me by Uranus. Yes, Uranus, the planetary beings. For those who've been, it's a planetary being as I consider Uranus and all the other planets and stars and what have you out there in quote unquote space, including Earth. Um, if you want to go back and check out my other videos, my previous videos, I do talk about my connection with the universe, with our planets, with all the planetary beings and the solar beings, because they are living, breathing beings. They're just inorganic. While we're organic living beings, they're inorganic living beings. Again, you can go back to my previous videos to figure that out if you're interested. Sorry, my voice has been going in and out like crazy. So this activation originally came to me on between the 25th and the 26th of October this month. It was a portal that opened. I was just laying there, of course, not getting much sleep, like a lot of us aren't getting too much sleep. And this energy came rolling through. And I did share on my YouTube, the community page, what was going on. Here was the energy right here, this solar wind. We were up in solar storm activity, okay? So, excuse me. So that was on the 25th, 26th. But I started feeling funky around the 24th, and it started building up, and then boom, it blasted me overnight on the 25th, 26th. And what was shown to me was the sun opening up, and this energy, what caused this solar wind to hit Earth, and you could see it's still going on, is this energy that blasted from, it came from the constellation of Taurus. And what was triggering it was this coming conjunction of the full moon and Uranus in Taurus at 8 degrees. So that energy came through Taurus, came from Taurus through the central sun, our central galactic sun. And then our sun, as you know, is a portal. It's like our sun like opened up and it came through our sun and hit Earth. And that also triggered a CME to pop off on the 27th right here. And you could see directly hits Earth. Bam. Which is hitting Earth, I think, like tomorrow. So you can see it directly hits Earth. It's a good sized one. Here you go. You can see it here again. Boof, there it goes, popping off. See that? There it goes, popping off. This is Solaring. Okay, that's the website right here. You can see it. I'll put the link in the description. So you can see we're in storm levels, right? When it goes into red, it's in storm levels. This is the K index. If you want to know more about it, check out my community page. I just posted it, and I posted a long definition. I wrote up a long definition of it, okay? So that energy came blasting through. And what that energy brought, I'm sorry, what that energy brought was that conjunction energy of the full moon in Taurus. I already wrote it up on my blog, divineyoungsouls.blogspot.com, link in the description. And Uranus is the planetary being of revolutionary change. All right, revolutionary change on the micro and the macro. Now, the fact that it's with the full moon, it's more, I mean, it's hitting everything. It's micro and macro right now. This is 2020, y'all. We all know what 2020 is. But especially the micro, your world, your personal world. And it's in the constellation of Taurus. And with all that combined, Uranus, the revolutionary change energy, the moon, more of a personal micro energy, and then that energy combined on 8 degrees in Taurus, Taurus being the energy of manifestation, the energy of finance, the energy of love. And it's in opposition to Venus. So the Venusian energy is playing big in there. Okay? So imagine like a laser beam coming from the constellation of Taurus. Taurus is taking those energy, the moon and Uranus, and beaming it towards us. Okay? And hitting us really hard because everything in 2020 is about revolutionary change. Just in case you haven't noticed, okay? Just in case you've been really asleep since January, which this revolutionary change energy goes on till the end of 2021, like I've been saying. Any which ways. So this energy is coming through. Now, the 8 degrees plays a very important part also because it's almost exact. It's like 8.45 and 8.35. So 8 degrees. The moon and Uranus are right on top of each other in Taurus. And this is the meaning I was guided to for the meaning of 8. The number 8 in the biblical, the number 8 in the Bible represents a new beginning, meaning a new order or creation, a man's true born again event where he is resurrected from the dead into eternal life. Okay? So that's the definition I was guided to for the 8, the energy of the 8 degrees. So we have all this fabulous energy. It's about the phoenix being born again. That is what this energy is about. Rising up like the phoenix. On the micro level, you rising up like the phoenix from building from the ashes of your life. Because a lot of us were torn up inside out, like myself. And when this energy came through to me, and I saw Uranus just blasting in front of me, it came from this amazing bluish green light that hit me. What Uranus said was, it's over. It's all over. And then it was like this gold flaming energy that I came up in. So it was the resurrection, the phoenix born again energy. And I actually had received this message. It's all over. It's going to be all over by the 26th. I shared that with a Team V player, one of my major players, and she was the only person I told. Didn't even tell my BFF. And because I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't want to read too much into it because I so desperately want my life to, I've been told and shown and shown and shown. I'm shown the end. I'm shown the beginning. I'm shown the end. And my higher self, my oversoul does not let me have a clue as to how I'm going to get there. Because quite frankly, I have been through so much since 2012. I probably would have said no. My ego would have been like trying to protect me. No, I'm not going to let you put her through that, especially since she's been put through so much since the day she was born. Even before I was born, born with the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck, not breathing. So yeah, they tried to take me out pretty early. Yeah, actually, even before that, to be honest with you, while my mom was 8 months pregnant, my dad's mistress tried to kill my mom. She tried to throw her off a cliff in Haiti. Literally, I kid you not. So it's been a battle for me to get here. So I was like, I'm very chicken shit, as you would say, when it comes to that. Even though I love change, so I was like, okay, I'm here for it. I heard the 26. I'm not going to read into it. I'm just going to write it down. I told one person, I was like, okay, let's see what happens. And I was very surprised when the Uranus energy came through so early, and it had to do with that full moon conjunction in Taurus. I was like, wow, kind of early. But, I was reminded, yeah, but you always get the energy early. I was like, yeah, that's right. I always get the energy early when it first pops off. And again, like I said, it started, the portal opened up back on the 24th, 25th. That's when the actual portal, the sun opened up and the energy started pouring in. Okay, back then. So with this amazing definition of the 8 representing the phoenix rising, the resurrection from the dead into eternal life, meaning our highest and greatest. And the message that Uranus gave to me to share was, which I received this morning to share with others because I wasn't too sure if I should share it or not. Was it just personal? But then I got another blast of it today. And overnight, between yesterday and this morning. And then I saw this imagery and I was told to share it for an activation for everyone and for myself to say Ah Om 72 to 108 times between today and October 3rd, and November 3rd, I'm sorry. Today, October 29th to November 3rd, to say that. Okay? And I was told it is the no looking back, no holds barred turning point for on the macro and the micro. Okay? But yes, there is an opportunity to still course correct. But with that course correction, I was told there will be buyer's remorse and there'll be a very heavy price to pay for the course correction. This is a very auspicious energy. This is a very positive energy to use. But if you make your decision based in fear, it will ricochet and kick you in the back of the head, to say very plainly. Okay, it will ricochet around and kick you in the back of the head, and you will end up with buyer's remorse. So it's a very personal decision, what you plan on doing. And as you can see, the Schumann resonance has been responding to this. This is a very long-lasting Schumann resonance, power 37. It's like Earth gets a breather, then it's hit again. And you can see from over here also. When it's down in the normal range, it's like Earth is getting a breather from the energies. Then it's, as you can see today, it's like 6.5. I mean, it really spiked up. The K index is very high. And also remember, we're getting hit with that CME too on top of that. So we have all this coming in right now. And yes, there are ascension symptoms. A lot of sinus pain and pressure, a lot. Even my normie BFF called me yesterday and she's like, what is going on with my sinuses? I've never experienced such pain. It's awful. What do I do? I say treat the symptoms. Treat the symptoms. If you buy some saline spray in the baby section, it has no preservatives or anything. It's sterile. You spray your nose and you spray your eyes as often as, twice a day. I do it in the morning and in the evening, whenever I go outside, I come back, I spray it to help relieve it. There is a lot of sneezing that comes with it too. I thought, oh, it's allergies because it's windy. But then I kept seeing that bright light, which is my third eye. I kept seeing my pineal gland pulsating and expanding. That's what's causing all that sinus pain and pressure. Okay. Also, right now I'm feeling better, but I haven't in weeks been able to work out properly because of this back pain that keeps moving around. It's like around my waist area. And no, it's not block chakras or anything. It has to do with grounding and the energy. Uh, I was feeling this ridiculous tooth pain in one of my quote unquote nodes, which is like my tooth, uh, my back tooth. There's not actually a tooth there. I don't have any wisdom teeth. I only have one wisdom tooth. But it's that area in my jaw pulsates and then it went away. And I noticed it's coinciding with this energy coming in, with this solar wind energy coming in. So we all have different areas in our bodies because we have different nodes which attracts the different energies and grounds the different energies. So you're going to experience it differently. But I know a big one is the sinus pain and pressure because even my normie friend is experiencing also. You don't have to be a light worker, starseed, or even fully awake to ascension to experience this. The reason why she's experiencing it and even my older sister's experiencing it is because they may not be light workers, but they're awakened. They're awakened. They're not awakened to the extent a light worker is awakened to because their souls are different. They're simple human souls. But they're awakened enough to not be a sheeple, to be not part of the sheeple flock. Alrighty, guys? So again, remember what the number 8 means. The Turin energy is about manifestation. It's about bringing the ethereal into the material. Okay? So use this energy wisely. Use it wisely. Don't let this time slip through your fingers. Okay? And no, you cannot make this decision for anyone else. I get people ask me that all the time. People make their own choices. It could be a 1-year-old. They're making their own choice. Literally, they're making their own choice. Can you do this for the macro also? Yes. But I was guided. This is very personal, that we each have to focus on ourselves right now as light workers, because we really need to get ourselves together for the good of all. It's very important for us to get ourselves together. And on a personal note, yeah, it was very interesting. On the 26th, because I was shown the veil is broken for me, right? That it's all over, quote unquote. I have not been harassed, because I was getting majorly harassed in my sleep state by the dark ones, trying to trick me into doing stuff to giving them energy. And that has stopped. Still not sleeping because of all the energy coming through me. So that craziness has stopped. But also, I was getting desperate, so I applied for some jobs, but I kept getting hired. And then the next day, or that very same day, I'd get an email saying, we changed our mind. This has been going on for 3 months now. And so I stopped applying. I stopped applying about a month ago. And then next thing I know, within minutes of each other, I kid you not, like I was on the phone, then I hung up, then another call came through for 2 positions. I was like, okay, it would be the best I could do, going back into conventional medicine. I don't mind working surgery at all. Like that's what I do on medical missions. And yeah, so I received a phone call from two separate facilities for the same type of position in the same day, within minutes of each other. I was like, are you kidding me? Whoa. And but here we go. The reason why I'm saying this, one of them, the pay was crappy pay. And I was like, okay, I'll consider it. And the second one was amazing pay. Well, yeah, the amazing one with good pay, yeah. The one with the crappy pay also came with an extra phone call. I was told, oh, the CFO really wants to talk to you. I was like, why would the CFO want to talk to me? I'm just going to be some surgical nurse, right? And then they're like, yeah, she's going to call you, blah, blah, whatever time. I was like, okay. I get a phone call from the CFO of this facility that really wants me to come work for them. And I'm like, hi, whatever, we're talking. And then she starts talking about this director from the last place I worked in Miami, and how much, I see that you're from there. That's why I wanted to talk to you, because yes, so-and-so works for me, and she's here every single Sunday. She's been here every Sunday for the past 10 years. And I just think she's wonderful, and da 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 da. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I do know her. Right. And honestly, she's one of the reasons why I quit working at that other facility was because of her. She was trying to integrate our department into all the regular departments, but surgery is very separate, especially special procedures and stuff. We're very separate. We have our own little clique. And I was one of those who were, picketing and be like, no, and managed to stop the integration. But then they got rid of our director. Then everything went stupid. So I left. And everyone else of the old team left. So come to find out, the same woman who I, to her face, called her a Nazi brown shirt, okay, it is BFF of this CFO. I suppose she must have seen my name and said something. And the CFO said to me, you know, we may not know much about your department, but we know enough to be dangerous. I was like, okay. And that's all I said. But Uranus was like over my shoulder, like laughing, like, you see what I'm talking about? When it comes to buyer's remorse, you know, jump on that thing, which is not your highest and best. You thought you ran away from these people who you referred to as Nazis in brown shirts, and look where they are. They're here. So don't think you're going to go from there to there, not going for your highest and best, and look where you're going to end up. I was like, damn. But it's like a rush of things coming through that I did a while ago. So now, especially as a light worker, light warrior, we're under heavy guard. Okay. It's like we have been in high security prison. Okay. We're under high security, high surveillance. That's what we've been under by the dark ones. And some of us have been able to break free. Okay. And the biggest lockdown I've had in my life, the two biggest lockdowns were relationships and my finances. So I don't know. Let's see how everything goes. All I can do is surrender to the process and do my highest and best. So and allow the higher to guide me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm allowing the higher to guide me. So all right, guys. I hope this was helpful for you. Much love out there. Much luck out there, everyone. All right. Namaste. Smooches. Bye.